Chapter 2. The Mysteries that Reveal the Heart of the Creator. From Case Solved. Mystery of the Treasures of His Heart. 25th June, 2024. Introduction. Some stories unfold quickly. Others reveal their meaning only after years of silence, questions, and quiet endurance. This chapter gathers 3 such threads. It begins with the 2 tests that shaped Deborah's walk with the Creator. Tests that seemed unrelated at first, but later stood as one united witness. From there, the path moves toward the covenant the Creator calls Isaac, the promise carried through generations and now revealed through these writings. And finally, the chapter opens a 3rd mystery, the hidden purpose and deep significance of the animals entrusted to us. Each section carries its own revelation, yet together they form a single message about love, calling, and the way the Creator speaks through the events we rarely understand in the moment. Warning.
The unlocking of the secrets is the key only for the remnant. These keys will contain a lot of parables for you to understand, but they will only be clear for my remnant.
Case. The 2 tests that became one witness. Previously, Deborah spoke about 2 cases. The first involved a man named He-Man, about whom she received 18 dreams over a period of 15 months from 2007 to 2008. In those dreams, she was even shown his exact home address, and on instruction from the Creator, she had to deliver the 18 dreams to him in a letter. He discarded the letter. The second case involved a man named Captain Riddle. The Creator repeatedly asked Deborah whether she should marry Captain Riddle, and the first time he asked her this, she had not even met the man. He, too, rejected Deborah. As previously revealed, the Creator showed that both of these men were being tested by him through Deborah, because each of them carried great ambitions in his heart. Deborah herself was also being tested, both in carrying out a difficult assignment such as delivering a letter to He-Man, a man she had never met, and again in the situation involving Captain Riddle. In the case of He-Man, the Creator only responded 23 months after she delivered the letter, saying,
He-Man was a test and forecast of what you can expect with the message. In other words, they are not going to listen. They are going to be disobedient and choose their own free will.
Deborah knew it was an important and serious message, and she asked the Creator whether anyone would pay attention to it.
Only much later when they realized that it was the truth.
In the case of Captain Riddle, the Creator responded in part in 2012, saying,
What I did in you was not like Job, but a deep-rooted development that few people can bear. Many never made it through and gave up. Paul was one of those who endured the same development. Enoch was also one. If you want to walk with me, you need to go through this development. Like how a pearl is formed with great pain, anguish, and hardship, you will be a pearl for my kingdom. After this development, you will see the fruit.
The reason Deborah had to endure these 2 cases, stretched over 15 years, was never fully revealed to her at the time. This is because the mystery of who Captain Riddle represents, and the role he plays in the Riddle event, had to remain hidden until the appointed moment. From the very beginning of this journey, Deborah kept returning to the same question. These cases involve 2 men, He-Man and Captain Riddle, but the real question is, why?
The Creator has already begun unveiling the deeper meaning behind these cases. The He-Man case was something difficult for you, completely out of character. You were led to drive to his home, which turned out to be the exact address shown to you in the dream, and to deliver the dreams you had received about him. And the Creator's response was this. He-Man's reaction, his choice to disregard the message, was a prophetic picture of how his own people will also disregard the message. That very message is what he is now unveiling through these books.
The Creator has already revealed deep mysteries around these cases. Then, in the early hours of the morning, the Creator showed that both of these extreme cases, He-Man and Captain Riddle, had to occur. Both were necessary. They were never meant to stand alone or be treated as isolated events. They needed to happen twice so they could stand together as a witness. I believe there is still another layer of mystery in the He-Man case. It cannot be random that I received 18 dreams over 15 months. Why were 18 dreams necessary?
I agree. Just when we think the mystery is complete, the Creator reveals yet another, deeper layer. Within the Captain Riddle case, the Creator unveiled that Jesus himself came through Captain Riddle. In these kinds of encounters, you are placed inside a riddle, a mystery you cannot recognize at the time. Through this, he illustrated how a riddle is constructed. You were confronted with what you could see on the surface, yet behind it all stood Captain Yeshua. You were tested severely, tested on whether you would marry him, although he appeared to be the worst possible choice for marriage material. Yet behind the outward appearance, your heart was being tested, without you knowing that it would ultimately give birth to the Father's love letters to the bride, and to the unveiling that the son the Creator told you about, Jonathan David, was never about a physical child, but a covenant he made with the bride. The outcome of your pain and endurance has indeed produced fruit, just as he said it would.
This is why we must ask the Creator about our events, those painful moments, because within them lies a mystery waiting to be discovered. Just like early this morning, when the Creator began revealing more, showing that these two events had to occur as a double testimony.
And we can expect even more layers of revelation to unfold from these cases. It is as if we must keep asking him to reveal the full truth about our life events.
10 months before the Creator asked me whether I would marry Captain Riddle, I wrote down a list of characteristics in a prayer, describing the qualities and character I wanted in a husband.
According to the journal evidence documented in the book Evidence of Life, dated 23 September 2010.
Lord, the man I want must have the following qualities and character: the great fear of the Lord, king, priest, and prophet, must love me, tall, dark, and handsome, intelligent and good sense of humor, an extrovert who can compliment me, self-supporting with a good income, own house and car, walk a narrow path with the Lord, know who He is and what His creation purpose is, can make me laugh and also laugh with me, can hear your voice, must accept me and my family for who we are, must be able to cook because he enjoys it, must not be lazy, please no addictions, a David character, no children, not married before. When he notices me, both of us will instantly fall in love. We will know we are meant to be married. He speaks with authority and makes people rise from the dust. Authority in the Spirit. The father of a nation of thousands upon thousands, Isaac. Lord, please let the man you have chosen be the right one, because he will be a king of thousands and his descendants, thousands upon thousands, will be blessed by his seed. Lord, this is a serious matter for me. As the worker of Abraham went looking for a wife for Isaac, send your Holy Spirit and unite Rebekah and Isaac. Only you can do this. Lord, may the character traits be approved by you. I only ask for your perfect will in the situation. I don't want to be alone anymore. I give everything back to you now. Heal me and restore my heart from the disappointment.
Isn't it profound how most of what you asked depicts Jesus, and that is Captain Yeshua? And if you had not written it down back then, you would not have clear evidence of the path this riddle has walked.
That is why writing down your prayers is so important. Not only does it show the Creator how serious your prayers are to Him, but because you write them down carefully, He will also begin to speak to you, and you will automatically write down His words.
Case: Isaac as the bridge of the covenant.
Back in 2011, the Creator said that He would give us, referring to Captain Yeshua and myself, the same blessing He gave to Abraham and Sarah, and that our son, Jonathan David, who we now know as these books, would be like an Isaac.
Yes, this Jonathan David, the Creator revealed to be a covenant he made with the bride, where he would reveal his truth to her. Hence, he refers to it as the promised child Isaac.
Isaac did not walk a difficult path like Abraham or Jacob. Abraham walked the path of obedience, and Jacob walked the path of struggle.
Isaac's path was quieter and less dramatic, but yes, Isaac had his own deep tests, hidden, internal, and requiring profound submission. His merit was not in heroic deeds, but in being the promised son, submitting to God's will, maintaining the covenant, choosing peace, blessing the next generation, accepting God's choice, and trusting the future he would not see.
Isaac was not only the promised child, but he was also the bridge between Abraham and Jacob.
In the covenant structure, Isaac is the bridge. The Abrahamic covenant unfolds in 3 generations. Abraham, the one who receives the promise. Isaac, the one who preserves and transmits the promise. Jacob, Israel, the one who becomes the nation of the promise. It was revealed previously that Jesus, Yeshua, will be the second Abraham in the millennium. His bride will be Sarah, and these books, which he refers to as Isaac, are the ones that preserve and transmit the promise of the covenant the Creator made with the bride. These books are therefore the bridge between Abraham, Yeshua, and Jacob, Israel, his true bride.
During the interview with God, when I asked him what Gemstone's role in this was, the Creator said to me,
He is a Barak who assists you in this quest that you must undertake to give this gift to the bride. This is the book that I spoke to you about, the honey. It will turn your stomach sour, but in your mouth it will be as sweet as honey. This book is the little scroll referred to in the book of Revelation.
The word honey reminds me of Song of Solomon 4, where the bridegroom, Yeshua, praises the bride.
Your lips, O my spouse, drip as the honeycomb. Honey and milk are under your tongue.
In prophetic symbolism, the bride of Christ is associated with honey-like sweetness. Her mouth, words, is sweet. Her love is pleasing. Her affections are described as honey-like. This becomes a picture of the love between Christ and his bride, the sweetness of redeemed intimacy, the fragrance and taste of divine human relationship. In other words, honey becomes a prophetic symbol of covenant love, bridal affection, and the sweetness of God's relationship with his bride.
This is why the Creator speaks of these books not only as his Jonathan David and his Isaac, but he also refers to them as honey, a covenant created out of his love for his bride. Remember, Yeshua's love for you as his bride is everlasting, for if you are within his heart, he makes an everlasting covenant with you.
According to the journal evidence documented in the book Evidence of Life, dated 12th September 2010.
This is your eternal Father, and I know your doubt, your fear, and your confusion, but I will lead you to rest, peace, and love, and I will draw you into my bosom, and I will give you milk to drink and bread to eat. Come to me, all you who are down and burdened. I will give you rest. Come to me and be in my heart, and I will love you and make an everlasting covenant with you. Although you feel small and insignificant, you are strong in me, because when you are weak, I am strong. If you are obedient to me and follow my commandments, I will bless you and make your name great. My name will be written on your forehead, and you will be a precious pearl in my Father's hand. Every hair on your head is numbered. I know your thoughts from afar. Give me your burdens, because I will carry you when you are weak. I am inside of you. I know you well. My dreams for you are greater than what you can think or pray for. I love you, my child. Just turn your eyes to me. Focus on me, and your path will be straight. If you focus on me and dwell in me, you will remember that you are called to be the one that I destined before the creation of the world for a time such as this. I will reveal my plans towards you, plans and dreams of hope and a future. Many are called, few are chosen. I choose you. Just come to me and surrender. Be with me, love me, fellowship with me. I will give you rest, and I will love you with an everlasting love.
Case: The Mystery of Pets and the Father's Heart.
Has the Creator revealed anything about animals yet?
No, but I have asked him before.
Your animals show their presence and compassion when you are down or sick. When I look at Moya, my cat, and how she behaves when I'm upset or crying, she always comes close to me. They have hearts, souls, and emotions, and the Creator wants us to protect them as well. I believe the Creator will reveal something about animals because they are part of His creation.
Your animals are extremely important to the Creator. Let me tell you again how the Creator brought my blind cat Jack back to me through an angel, just after I said to the Father that Jack represented His love for me, and that if he was taken away, I would see it as the Creator taking His love from me. Moments later, Jack was brought back to me with lightning. This is what happened.
This is a story about love, faith, and Jack. Jack was born blind in his left eye. The moment I took him in my arms after rescuing him from a shack, I knew this was my cat and I needed to call him Jack. The meaning of his name, unknown to me at that time, is God is gracious. I had never experienced so much love from an animal while holding him. I experienced the love of God, but I did not understand why. After 2 years, he became blind. When I asked God why He allowed this, His response was,
Because love is blind.
Then I understood why I experienced so much love from this cat, and God used my cat prophetically to teach me how He feels about us. He really loves us blindly. After Jack went blind, he managed to catch more snakes, rats, and birds than ever before. Then one day, Jack disappeared for more than 24 hours. We live on a plot with electrical fencing, so for a blind cat to disappear in this area is truly dangerous. During his disappearance, we were watching a YouTube video about an angel that was caught on camera. This was a wow video for me. After watching this, I went outside. It was already dark, and I asked God to please send an angel to Jack to fetch him and bring him back. Within moments, I saw lightning strike a couple of meters in front of me on the ground. I was fearful but in awe. When I looked at the place where the lightning had struck, lo and behold, there was Jack out of nowhere. Jack was transported back to me by one of God's angels because I asked and trusted the Lord. He was standing there full of calm and peace and being his happy self. The heavens were at that point beaming with lightning, but there were no clouds in the sky. Since that day, I always asked the Lord to give his angels charge over my household and animals. My question to you, if God can do this for your animal, how much more will he do for you if you ask him and believe? He loves you blindly and asks you to have faith in him.
I would like to know whether Jack was my cat before I came to earth, because why do I love him so much? Jack was born on a neighboring plot, and when they took him and his sisters out of a shack and handed him to me, I immediately said that he was my cat. Animals are a gift to us. They are sent to either teach us something or to bring us joy. Even animals teach and shape us. The love between an animal and a human is unconditional. Just look at how, for example, cats and dogs protect their owners. The way they love you is a small illustration of how much the Creator loves you. Animals reveal a glimpse of the Creator's character. If every animal shows a portion of his nature, just imagine how great the Creator truly is.
I believe animals are part of the treasures of his heart. Animals are gifts from his heart.
Before you came to earth, you visited a room within my heart that contained animals. You could choose which of them you wanted as your animals. If you chose them, they came onto your path on earth for you to love. But those you did not love or rejected, I will give as a gift to someone else. Each one of those animals you call pets is specifically created to bring you something of my dimension, of my heart. So if you hurt an animal, you hurt me. And in your case, Deborah, when that man shot your cat, I felt his pain, because they are created beings. Everything that lives and moves is in me. So if you hurt an animal or kill an animal, you hurt me directly. All those animals you selected for a specific purpose in your life. Jack you selected because you knew love would be blind, and he carries within him that lightning you needed to be reminded of. Moses, you selected because he was meant to remind you of who you are. Gaga, you selected because you loved her feistiness, and she reminded you of yourself. Kiddo, you selected to teach you tolerance.
Why did I choose Wolfie? The Creator is reminding me of something. When Jack was about 7 months old, my mother saw a post on Facebook about 2 little kittens that had been found in a box next to a river. I decided to get Jack a friend, another ginger companion. Wolfie was wild in nature, which is why we named him Wolfie. The moment we placed Wolfie next to Jack, they bonded instantly, as if Wolfie saw Jack as his mother. At that time, Jack was only blind in his left eye, and it was only 2 years later that he became completely blind. So Jack could still see Wolfie then. We used to tell people they were like Jonathan and David because from the very first moment they met, they formed that kind of bond. And after 10 years, they are still inseparable. And that is interesting because you know what? I chose him to remind me of Jonathan and David. And who is Jonathan David? It is the books unfolding now, and Wolfie was the beginning of it all, because my creation purpose was activated when Batman shot him.
Every animal you selected has a purpose.
When I think about my Saint Bernard dog that I had when I was about 8 years old, I was riding my bicycle in the street, and the next moment she followed me home. When we were unable to find her owner, she became my dog. I loved her very much. Why did I choose her?
Her purpose was to show you love and to give you love.
Why did Maria choose Moya?
When Moya was drowning, Maria was drowning as well. I saved her out of a rainstorm.
How did you come to save her from a storm? Or is there a bigger purpose behind it? You chose her because she was meant to pull you through. What you did, pulling her out of the storm water, mirrors what she would later do for you, without you realizing she was the one who would carry you through.
That is true when you say she needed to pull me through, because in the times I did not want to be here, I thought about her. Who would look after her?
Think back to the moment you chose them here on earth. The reason that convinced you they were yours. That first thought will be the key to why you selected them before you came to earth. They are your reminder, your reason for choosing them. So, our pets hold great significance and a deep key within the Father's heart.
Subsequently, in the book Mystery of Light, the Creator of all continued to reveal the mysteries concerning our pets. Your pets hold clues to who you are, for the Creator of all, the Father. The pets you believe came into your life by chance were actually chosen by you, before you came to earth, to remind you of who you are in the Father, or to help activate your creation purpose, or to teach you something like tolerance. Every act toward your pet is an act toward yourself and toward the Creator, the Father. If your pet gives you love, you choose them for that purpose, because as they love you, you feel loved, hence the reason we love our pets. If anyone harms your pet, they harm the heart of the person, the owner of the pet and the Creator. Sin is any pain you inflict on someone, and this is not taken lightly by the Creator of all, the Father. The mystery. pets love us unconditionally. So this is your worth. You chose your pets out of the treasure room within the heart of the Father before you came to earth to remind you about his unconditional love for you. So, our pets hold great significance and serve as a key in the Father's heart. This chapter is part of a larger work. The truth continues in the next chapter.